right, guys. We ready for your next comment? Oh, yeah. This is your next comment. That'd be so shitty if you had all the momentum and I was just like NPR voice. It's like, hey guys, your next comic coming to the stage. Your next comic coming to the stage. I know you guys are gonna love her. I already know it. I know it. She recently just had a birthday. And she made her. She's 21.
She's 21.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
right.
And I know someone's got to go crazy back here for her. Otherwise, you're not gonna have a job on Tuesday. And she made her stand-up debut here just about a month ago. Give it up for Donna Basel!
That everybody here knows I have blackmail on them, and that's why they all fucking showed up tonight. Because I gotta say, I am my own mafia. Yeah, as he mentioned, I just had a birthday, and I want to say thank you for everybody coming out, because I know last week was Valentine's Day, and I see you're all drinking still to try to get over it. You think it's bad for you? How about me? So my birthday is February 13th. I've heard a lot of people complain about having their birthday aligned with other things like Christmas. Maybe somebody that might be here, my friend, an employee. And I try to tell Julie, you know, if you just change your way of thinking and tell people, you know, maybe it's more like, not woe is me, my birthday's near Christmas, but shit, Jesus almost was born on my birthday, motherfucker. So, what's worse than waking up at the age of 44 on February 13th and knowing you're single? Waking up February 14th and knowing you're single. Actually, no, it's not really that bad because honestly, I'd rather be single and happy than single and with my ex-boyfriend. So I have 2 kids, 17 and 19. Yes, this will be on YouTube, and I apologize. No, I don't. And, you know, it's funny because I used to try to prevent them from having sex before time was, like, supposed to happen by telling them, you know, kids, if you have sex before you're old enough, your vagina falls out. You have to then pick it up off the floor, pack it on ice, call me, and we have to meet at the closest hospital, and a doctor has to put it back in. And they were like, really? I'm like, yes. And they're like, shit, she's right about Santa Claus. She's got to be right about the vagina. So I have to say, though, once they started going to, like, high school and sex ed happened, they did come home to me and they said, you know, that was kind of messed up what you did to us. And I'm like, what? And they're like, you told us that our vagina would fall out if we had sex before we were supposed to have sex. I'm like, listen, I just had to agree to finish in 5 to 7 minutes up on a stage in front of a whole room of people. You can lie about not having sex. I also told them if they were to have sex without protection, that it would turn into a coffee cake. And not the kind that anybody would want to eat. And it was awesome because when they got into STDs in school and they saw what warts looked like, they were like, she's fucking telling the truth again. What is up with that? Well, like I said, I am single and I'm 44 and whatever, it's fine. Because now this is my boyfriend is the stage. And I just hope not to get an STD, stage transmitted disaster. I hope not to completely fail and fall on my face. My new love is golf. Anybody here a golfer? Wait, hold on, let me grab my Dixon balls. Has anybody ever heard of this brand? I kid you not. Par 3, I pay like $150 at some like outing. And the next thing you know, there's a contest and it says, if you get it on the green in one shot, you win a sleeve of balls. I'm like, $150, sleeve of balls. Sounds like prostitution, but I'm in. So they hand this to me and it's like, it really does say Dixon balls. So now sometimes, I'll pass it around, but I need it back. It's my problem. But sometimes the funny thing is you play golf with certain people and it's boring as hell because they're really into golf. And I'm just waiting for the beer cart to make an appearance because I'm like, besides this and bowling, snack machine. These are the only sports I would ever play. Seriously. And thank you. Would you like to hold my Dixon balls? Can you keep my Dixon balls safe over there? That's the kind of stuff I'm doing. So my friends say to me, listen, Donna, there's a contest hole coming up. I'm like, there's a contest hole right here. And they're like, we're going to pay the $25 and we're going to make you go up and win the contest hole for us. I'm like, so what's the contest? They're like, you have to get it on the green in one shot. I'm like, I've done that before. I could do it again. Except for this time, it was like one of those fancy golf courses with like hedges, like right in front of the tee. It's called the tee box. Right. So anyway, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this. And then all of a sudden I decide, to save face in case I suck at this, I'm going to make a joke out of it like I always do. So I'm like, hold on, just in case, let me go get my Dixon balls so that I can do this. I'll be right back. I go over to my bag, I grab my Dixon balls, I bring it over, I put it on the tee, and I'm like, I don't know if I can get it up, there's a bush in front of me. I'm like, do you know how hard this is to get my Dixon balls up in public with a bush in front of me with all you watching? I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. So even if I fuck this up, I'm like, all I need to know is who's gonna go look for my Dixon balls if I fuck this up? I didn't, you know what the funniest part about that is a true story, and I did not actually get it up over the bush. It's been a long time since I've been around other bush. That's actually a different show. Notice my friends here. I have lots of groups of friends. I've made them over the years, and I have to say, if my friends could tell a story, right, Michelle? I swear to God, that's for the non-recorded show. Whatever. But then the best part is there's a Christmas gift somebody gave me, a client of mine. They're actually marked with their company's name. Why they would put their logo on this? It's the Noodle Plus, long and soft. I will take a box of Dixon balls over the Noodle Plus, long and soft, any day. I don't care how far it goes, how long it is. 10 yards longer, 29% softer. Said no man ever. Said no man ever. So the other thing I have to say is I have ADD. I actually have the word focus tattooed on my wrist. Because ADD, I would have thought it said add, and I suck at math, and then it would have really upset me, and then I would have just like fucked me all up. So anyway, it's self-diagnosed. I was going to make a doctor's appointment, but every time I go to do it, I forget. So, plus the fact that my doctor's office, unfortunately, is situated next to a Subway sandwich shop. Ugh. I'm part Italian, and enough Italian to know you don't eat Subway. When they call like the cheese that you think is provolone white cheese, I'm like, that's fucking disgusting. Oh, excuse my language, Pat, I'm sorry. So anyhow, but all I kept hearing in my head in the waiting room was $5 foot long. Did anybody know that January was Cervical Awareness Month? It's just a typo, but I kind of thought it was funny because I figured if you didn't know the $5 foot long song, you never recognize what a cervix is, even if you had a half of a $5 foot long. So, but that's all the time I have today, and I just want to say thank you very much. I'm a bullshitter. I have ADD. I'm leaving you with one joke. Isn't it crazy in today's day and age with all of this stuff about like political correctness that they can have fat camp, right? I'm like holding this up like it's like a core exercise. I'm gonna do this like I'm from the Who. And anyway, you can have a fat camp, but because of Hitler, I can't have a concentration camp? What the fuck is that? Thanks, I'm Donna. I'll see you in the salon. 4 to 6 weeks.
I want to know what the hell is going on with that salon. She got the fountain of youth in that salon. What the hell? When she said 44, I muttered in the back, bullshit. There's no way. She's way younger than that. Holy shit. Nice. Give it up for Donna one more time. Nice. And I saw you guys snuck in at